doctors have been listening to that statement. Hello to you, Katie. What did they have to say?
Yeah, well, I'm joined by Dagan Lonsdale. He's one of the junior doctors who's been protesting outside of the Department of Health. Dagan, you've been watching Jeremy Hunt's speech. What did you make of it then?
Well, frankly, I thought it was a masterclass in political spin. The Health Secretary stood up to talk about the junior doctors contract and then proceeded to make a statement that was entirely about senior clinical decision makers, which is consultants, support services, and not mention junior doctors at all. He then also went on to speak about GPs and GP services, and actually what we've seen is him start to redefine what he means by 7-day NHS. We were going to have GP services at the weekend, now it's just some GP services. We were going to have more elective services at the weekend, now it's just urgent care, which of course already happens in the NHS. So you've got to ask yourself, why on earth is he imposing any kind of junior doctors contract? Because the statement he's just made, none of it relates to junior doctors working. And so what I think is he's either purely trying to force through this contract to save money, which is fine if that's what he wants to do, he just needs to be honest about it, or he's just doing it to set up other contractual terms and conditions for people across the health service. But the problem is we remain in a situation where junior doctors have legitimate safety concerns about this contract, and we are willing to talk about them, but he refuses to do that.
You have safety concerns. He says he has safety concerns. He believes that when you walk out tomorrow, you're going to be putting patients' lives at risk. Should you be doing this?
Well, look, he likes to sensationalise, he likes to spin. I like to look at the evidence and facts, and we've seen over the weekend letters from 2,500 consultants saying that they will be keeping patients safe this weekend, the next 2 days where the strike is happening. And the honest truth is there'll be more doctors in the hospital than there are on any bank holiday, than there are on Christmas Day, than there are on Boxing Day. So you are more likely to be seen by a senior doctor than you would be on any other day. Why is it important for strike action to go ahead? Well, it's because Jeremy Hunt needs to work with doctors, not against them. He needs to listen to those of us who work on the front line, who know what the problems in the system are now, so we can work together to make sure the health service is fit for purpose and safe for patients.
Neither side is talking. The BMA is saying that it will only talk if we have a pilot scheme of this to test it out first. The government is saying it's a gradual introduction, so you'll be able to make the tweaks and changes as we go. Really, what is the difference? Why can't you talk?
So that's not quite true. It was the cross-party commission that suggested a pilot, and the BMA have been quite clear. They will talk provided imposition is lifted, because you can't have talks where there's effectively a gun being held to your head, that gun being, we're going to impose this contractual terms and conditions whether you like it or not. And so it's quite simple, that the BMA's only thing that they need to call off the strikes and have talks is for imposition to be lifted. Now, there's no reason for this contract to be imposed in August, because the Health Secretary's just said that 7-day service is a gradual thing until 2020. Well, we've got a lot of time then, haven't we? And so what I suggest is, given that doctors move contracts every 4 or 6 months, actually imposition's lifted and we get around the negotiating table and talk like the professionals we are, instead of this empty rhetoric from the Health Secretary, which we've seen time and time again.
Thanks for talking to us, Dagan. Well, the junior doctors here will be camped outside all night on the off chance that Jeremy Hunt might be wanting to talk to them before the strike goes ahead at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. But by the looks of things, it looks like they're going to be walking out tomorrow.